All right, guys, we're going to kick this off again. I want to showcase a Cephalopod deck, however you say that shit. It's the octopus deck, and I'm gonna do leagues for this one. I don't normally do leagues, but I think this one specifically plays a little bit better in leagues. So we are going to showcase the cephalopods. So cards like this here, Flapjack Octopus, says your cephalopod cards, wherever they are, gain plus 16 power and cost 1 less energy until played. So we have specifically 9 oceans and 9 history cards, and that is to take advantage of this Christ of the Abyss, who says that if your deck has 9 or more ocean cards, your history cards, wherever they are, gain plus 14 power until played, and vice versa. So we are taking advantage of this 9 and 9 split that we have right now. So that's why we did that. Also, so some of these other octopus cards, they combo really well with each other. So you can see this one, when he's drawn your epic and legendary cephalopods cards, wherever they are, gain plus 18 permanently. So he's going to keep buffing up our cards here. We've got this Wonderpuss Octopus, and he says, when drawn for every cephalopod card in your hand, this card gains plus 22 power until played. So he can get really big really quickly. We've also got a couple up here that are going to be stealing energy. So you've got the Mimic Octopus. Once returned, if you lost the turn, steal 4 from your opponent. We've also got the Pfeiffer's Flamboyant Cuttlefish. Once returned, if you won the turn, steal 3 energy from your opponent. So a little bit of thematic stealing, but not really what we were going for with this brew specifically. It's just that they're octopuses, and we're taking advantage of that. Here's a limited legendary one that says, when drawn, if your deck has 3 or more espionage cards, your oceans and sea cards, wherever they are, gain plus 30 for 2 turns. So we do not have the 3 espionage cards in here to take full advantage of that. I think I've got the Enigma machine, but aside from that, there wasn't good options for espionage that I wanted to include. I think these cards here are probably just a little bit better, so I don't think we need that. What else here do we have? So up to the history cards, you've got your standard MLK, trying to get the extra plus 20 power on everything. We already mentioned Enigma Machine, just dinging your opponent 7, buffs itself 35. We've got the new Ponzi in the deck, kind of acting as like a door to hell, just giving everything a quick plus 40 once he's drawn. And then if we don't play him, he's going to continue to ding our cards 10. So usually when he's drawn, we want to try to get him out right away. I tossed in the Dragon King. I've been liking this card more and more. Haven't really showcased him much either in any of my decks. But once he's drawn at the start of each round, your cards in hand gain plus 3 permanently. So you just, as the game progresses to the last round, your cards are just slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because I am literally just holding this card in my hand till the very last turn, and he's just gaining, all your cards are just getting bigger and bigger. It's just such a good fit, especially in a deck like this where it's just big fatties. Every turn we're dropping, 300 power swings, it seems. Again, Great Wall of China, same thing, just trying to buff our octopi up, get them as big as we can. Taj Mahal acting as the same thing, just buffing everything. Eye of Providence, just going to ping our opponent down a little bit. Rat King, again, buffing everything up, 13. But that's the deck in a nutshell, so let's take her for a spin. Like I said, I'm going to do it in leagues. This deck doesn't have enough, I feel like, energy regeneration going for casual, especially as expensive as some of these bottom cards, these octopi are. You see 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 5. I mean, they're just 7. We just got a lot of expensive cards in here, and with not enough energy rejuvenation to really be effective. I mean, I played it a little in casual, and it's not so much better, I feel like, in a league's spotlight. So low rank, as you can see. Like I said, I don't really play much leagues, but I felt like for this deck specifically, we'll give it a shot. It's not the best for the featured arenas for us here, as you can see. Nothing really, but Crime and Punishment is the week, so we do get a minimum energy 10, max energy 30, and we get 15 each round. So let's see how this goes for us. Let's pick in the Antichrist, and here we go. So this was one of my previous videos. I showcased Antichrist, but I have since edited that deck with these cephalopods for this video, so changing it up a little bit here so I can do an octopi theme. Kind of get those cards shown a little bit. They are pretty strong. Just their raw stats, very good. Alright, so let's see. We got Rat King triggering, making everything big. Giant Squid's going to lock a card out and buff everything in our hand. And it only locks for the round, so we won't be able to play this Hourglass until the next round now. So let's see here. Let's get Caribbean going. I'm thinking MLK. Nice 280 start. See how he responds here. He's got that Heimdall down on turn 1, so he's going to be taking that full effect of that card. Get a little sip of water here. Whew. All right, we got Ponzi online now, so we want to play him now. Don't want to keep getting dinged every round. Thinking I get the Christ downs, take advantage of that plus 14. And we'll do Mimic so we can start dinging him on his energy a little bit. So another 350 turn here. Pretty solid. He's up to 318. Just a little bit short. Good for us. Up ahead by 90 now. Let's see if we can close this round out here. The Flapjack Octopus triggering, and the Great Wall. Oh, big turn from him. So we might lose this. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we lost this round. All right, so round 1 is his. Good turn there between Planet X and Terminator. Those are very strong cards, especially in leagues, because the energy is not as important. It's going to make this a tough game, knowing he's got those 2 cards in his deck. Like I said, we're just going to hold on to Dragon King here and see if we can just keep getting buffs, just keep making our stuff bigger. So we're going to have to try to compete with that Terminator and Planet X here. It's going to be tough to beat. There's our Colossal Squid trigger. That'll be good for us. Start giving everything plus 18 permanently. Let's try to get everything a little bit bigger. Let's get Great Wall down so we can get it cycling again. We need to start buffing everything. Yeah, his deck's doing good. Don't know that we can beat this thing. We're going to give it our best hoorah, best college try. All right, let's try to get as much down as we can to see if we can win this round here. It's going to be close. Good news for us, he played that Heimdall on that turn. Damn, we come in just a little bit under, I think. I lost by 10. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to win that one. All right, we're going to have that Ponzi trigger. Making everything bigger. Nice 400-point swing for us. He's got a good deck, you guys. I mean, this is definitely giving us a challenge here. I feel like we're keeping up fairly close. He's only beaten us by just a little bit here and there. So I think if this Dragon King can just keep making everything slightly bigger, we should, hopefully towards the later rounds, if we can make it there, be able to pull this back out, I would think. We will see. There's that Terminator and Planet X we're dealing with. 381, nice turn. We are still ahead. Let's just go ahead and steal some of his energy here. Not that it matters too much in this. Again, that's not why we have those cards in here. We have them in here because they're octopi. Octopuses. Now let's try to play the max we can play. I want to make sure we have a fourth round here. All right, there we go. We are starting to come back now. Let's go into round 4. See if we can keep the momentum going. Dragon King starting to make everything a little bit bigger here. I'm starting to notice the difference. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we are getting beefier. Nice 330 here. Ooh, good turn for him. 400. All right, a little bit behind. Hopefully we can reel it back in. I think I'm going to have to sit on that Great Wall so I have a chance here. Hoping he doesn't have another 400-point swing. Looks like he does. It's unfortunate for us. I was really hoping that one would be a little smaller turn for him. I've got quite a bit of a deficit now to overcome, like 150-ish. Yep, right at 150. It's going to be tough to overcome. Yeah, I just don't think we can do it with this hand. That's all right. We will go to the next one. See if we can win the next game we play. He had a very good deck, so no shame in losing. All right, that was the first one down. Let's see if we can get a win here. On to the next one. Nice counter offer. Ooh, wonder what that is. All right, play some leagues, select deck, the Antichrist, and let's go. Got to get at least one win today, right? All right, here. I wonder what we're up against here. Shout out to Zachy and Buck. That's who we're playing right now. see how his deck is. Looks like he's got a yellow jacket in hand, pinging us 5. So he might be, looks like he's playing it too, so he's not going to hold it. Ooh, General Sherman. Looks like we might be up against another good deck here. All right, starting off behind, just how we like it. We like getting our butts kicked around here. Keeps me humble. Looks like we're up against another pretty strong deck. Christmas Carol. It's a card I've been meaning to craft myself. Haven't gotten around to it yet. There's our Great Wall. Start getting everything a little bigger. I think we lost this round, so let's just go ahead and throw it back. Throw this back too. Go ahead and let him have this one. Not that we could do anything about it anyway, but all right. Got our Colossal unlocked now. That'll be good to get that back in the rotation. See if we can have a nice strong turn 1 here. Do a little flex. Do a little flexing. There we go. We'll take that one. There's our Ponzi. So that should help us get buffed up. Let's go ahead and do the max here. 378. Just got the Lovers. It's going to trigger plus 140 on us. It's not going to be enough. I think round 2 is going to be in the bag for us here, unless he's got something really great up his sleeve. Definitely going to get Eye of Providence down here. I want to start making his cards worse while we're in the lead. Probably going to cycle back Taj Mahal. And what's the last one we want to do here? Let's see what he does. He's got to overcome 300, so let's make it Flapjack. There we go. Round 2 is ours. He's got Death in his deck. Curious if we see the Plague Doctor. Showcased that card once before. If you guys want to check out some of my other videos, it's when it first released, I wanted to try it out. Right, he's got Yellow Jacket back. Get that Cuttlefish down. I think we're going to win this turn here. Nice start for us. Plus 210. You can see his deck does hit pretty hard with this octopus shell we have going on. I'm going to get Christ online. And let's see, we're up 210, so let's go ahead and throw Hourglass back since it think we can afford to lose this turn. And I'm going to get Giant Squid back in there too. There we go. So we wanted to let him win this turn here. Didn't matter. All right, now we are... Oh, well, he caught up pretty good, though. He's in the lead now. All right, let's not throw this one away too badly here. So we're going to try to see if we can win it now. I think that should be good. All right, so we take round 3. All right, on to round 4. It's going to be a space arena. He does have a space card in his hand right now. We're going to get Ponzi online, so definitely take advantage of him right now. And our Colossal Squid. Thing's hitting hard, 223. Pretty nice. And let's see if we can get Rat King down. Start shutting this down here. 450 for turn 1. That's going to be pretty tough for him to beat. At least from the cards I've seen him play thus far. You see that the power of Ponzi in action there. Pretty strong. I don't know why everybody was kind of talking this card down when it just released the other day. I mean, to me, it seems very good. Just another door to hell, which we all know is quite strong. All right, we're just going to go for the max power, aside from Dragon King, of course. I'm going to play him on the final turn. Potentially right here if I think we're going to have it in the bag. Let's see, what do we got? We're up 100, so yeah, I might play Dragon King now. It's questionable. We'll see what our cards are, if it's even worth it. Okay, so yeah, I think it is worth it. I think we're gonna hit hard enough to seal it. I don't think he can do 500 damage here. It's possible, but unlikely. So there you have it. We took game 2. So again, I think the deck's pretty decent in leagues. I'm sure there's some tweaks that could still be had. There's some cards that I would like to add myself, but I do not own. A couple I can think of was Tybald's Treasure or Tybalt's Treasure or something like that. One of them treasure chests that affects history and ocean cards. There is Tidal Wave would be a decent one to add. And, of course, the Flying Dutch, if you have it. I don't have that card, so it's the reason it's not in the deck. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the deck, enjoyed the content, go ahead and, shoot me a like, a comment. That's what keeps me making content for you guys. So I appreciate you guys checking it out. Thanks.